Here's my pass, Yurma, with my photo that was taken right at the checkpoint by the pizza processor. I have a position in the mechanical deboning section, and I have my own serial number. What did they say to wear? Something warm? Yeah, because it's a job related to meat, so you need to stay warm. I arrived at work on my first day. It was really cold, I took a taxi, it was comfortable, and I got there just fine. Now I need to go onto the premises and get my clothes. I have a pass, so I can easily get around the premises. Day 1. It will build up well.
I'll have to pick out some kaliduri. Kaliduri, take a look at me, okay? Yes, constantly, temporarily.
Constantly.
The schedule is in the Kurapu to drink. Yes, there is. Let's talk about the Talray. We will,
There were a lot of new people wanting to work in the organization. That is, new employees just like me. I got my clothes pretty quickly, even though there was a small line. The clothes are clean, new, and basically quite high quality. So, friends, after the essence, I want to recommend you a second channel. It's called Radio Dance Livestream. There I do streams and post content. The content is very similar to the main channel, meaning it's also about work and taxis. If you're interested, subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to be posting videos there often, including long ones and shorts too. Well, daily streams, link. As always, in the description and pinned comment. You can see what items I was given. These are gloves, a hat, arm warmers, and a lot of other things. The yellow work pants they gave me, I decided to wear over my own pants because it's really cold there, they said. And also, just in case, to keep my phone and camera in my own pants. The only downside is that all this stuff is useless. There are no pockets here. You can't put your phone down. The foreman came up to me and said that I wasn't wearing the right uniform. This yellow one is being returned because I'm going to work in a different workshop. And they gave me this one with pockets. But now I can put my phone here. What's this? There are its advantages. Now I'll show you what the soap looks like. The workshop at the Agro Holding is really clean. The equipment is all fresh. So everything is in its place. The equipment is made of stainless steel. So some kind of high quality food grade steel is used. There's really no complaints about this. So all the equipment is really new. Then I met the foreman and we went to get the new uniform. She also gave me her apron. And every time you leave the workshop, you go through a sanitation process like this. So let me tell you what the essence of the job is. The noise in the workshop reaches 81.5 dB. This minced meat that you see here, this is actually not minced meat. These are ground skins, bones, and joints. What is it made of? Chicken leftovers are thrown into the meat grinder. Wings, bones, joints. They get ground up and the filling comes out of 2 tubes. So on one side you get the skin down to the bone along with the joints, and on the other side the soft part. It turns out to be like minced meat. And on the other side you get this mixture of joints and bones. They say this is later sold in stores by the kilogram, and people buy it for their cats and dogs. In general, the Yurma Agricultural Holding is quite a large and well-known company in this region. I am personally familiar with their products. Well, it's quality products. I was just standing right in that spot where they make products for cats. Here. And you can also prepare some dishes for dogs. Overall, all their products are of high quality. So the meat, as far as I know, eggs, and so on. The essence of the work is very simple. You take a plastic bag and put it in there. You take about 1 kilogram of minced meat and hand it to your partner. She weighs it, adjusts the weight to 1 kilogram, and then sticks on a label. You need to keep up with packing the minced meat. When the minced meat runs out, you take a new cart, bring it in, and take the old cart back to the meat grinder. The schedule is 3 days on, 3 days off, and the salary is 1,800 rubles per shift, which averages out to about 25 to 27,000 rubles a month.
Miro terpi dran vi. Little ones in the puddle and dozens of cars, the garden leaves traces. And I'm waiting for the hat, I'm going yours, to wipe away the little things, you and your husband, and dozens of cars behind them. The colorful spike will leave traces.
I made an excuse, saying I needed to put on socks. Your hand will be all covered in meat like this. There's also a cotton glove underneath. And your appearance will be like this. It's already quite cold. Lunch starts at 11:30. But it's 11:30, which means there's still work until lunch, about 2 hours and 15 minutes. Lunch starts around 11:30 to 12, but sometimes it starts a bit later or a little earlier. In the end, I worked a bit more, held out until lunch, and then we went to have lunch.
Single break.
How they feed you in the cafeteria, there are free spots. There are quite a few people there, but the cafeteria itself isn't very big. You get tea, 1 or 2 salads, basically disposable plates and black tea, with sugar. You can also buy baked goods. It's pizza, like school pizza, pastries and so on, pies. You can pay by bank transfer to Sberbank or in cash. Before having lunch, you need to sign the journal. So, the first language, the second salad. Salad.
I want you to be able to see on the machine where everyone is bending down. See, it's community cleanup day. To be continued, please stay tuned.
The food is decent, it's not fancy, it's not bad, it's just average, which is exactly what the working class needs. It's perfect for that. This video has been carefully crafted with subtitles made by Dimotorzok. The locker room is all good. Everyone gets their own locker. You can even stick your name on it, and you can safely leave your valuables there. There are no crashes here. As for accidents, they happen about a couple of times a year. That's a sign. Trucks arrive and leave here with cargo and the gates open to load the products. People come here, trucks and birds, and they undergo sanitary processing here. And there, people also treat the soles of their shoes with something. So there's a special mat with a disinfectant. You step on it with your feet, and everything gets disinfected. And here's my ride. A Renault Logan has been called. It's 211 rubles to my house from here. In the morning, I came here in a Camry for 300 rubles. Well, what can I say about Bota? I think he did a decent job, really put in the effort, guys, temporarily in 1928. It's already quite dark outside the house, and so I gained work experience at the plant. I'm working for the first time in my life. Well, I've never worked before, and my first organization was the Yerma Agricultural Holding, which is a very large company. And everyone in this region knows about it. Absolutely, everyone I've talked to knows about it. So, it's quite an authoritative company, and the salary is pretty good by the standards of this region. As I already mentioned, the pay for a shift is 1800 rubles. My schedule was about 3 days on, 3 days off, and I was making around 25 to 30,000 a month. So it means I can take on some overtime. So yeah, then you'll get 30,000? Well, definitely 27,000. All right, everyone, goodbye.